he's gonna bring up the Talmud. Fucking great.
But we still have more. In the Jewish Talmud, we have a mention of the crucifixion of Christ, which is again a non-Christian mention. It reads, "On the eve of the Passover, Yeshu was hanged. For 40 days before the execution took place, a herald went forth and cried, 'He's going forth to be stoned because he has practiced sorcery and enticed Israel to apostasy. Anyone who can say anything in his favor, let him come forward and plead on his behalf.' But since nothing was brought forward in his favor, he was hanged on the eve of the Passover." This was written between 70 and 200 AD.
Well, the date for the Jesus in the Talmud is more like 80 BCE. And that makes it about 100 years before the supposed Jesus of Christianity walked the earth. Any kind of basic research into this reference outside of Christian New Testament scholars would indicate that this is not the Jesus of the first century that started Christianity. He would know, for instance, that this Jesus was executed for sorcery, not blasphemy. And also, he was executed directly by the Jews and not the Romans. He was stoned, not crucified. He was executed at Lydda, not Jerusalem. And the disciples of this particular Jesus, they were all executed after Jesus was executed. Craig Evans, Graham Twelfthtree, and Peter Schaeffer all identified this Jesus as living in 80 BCE. This is just further proof that Metatron is not doing any kind of historical research. He's just finding references that confirm his already existing belief that Jesus existed, and he ignores any kind of evidence or arguments contrary to that belief.